A girl says nothing, and under Afghanistan's new Taliban law, that silence can now be treated as a yes to marriage. Just think about that for a second. Not speaking can legally change the course of someone's entire life. The Taliban has introduced a new 31-article regulation covering marriage, divorce, family disputes, and religious separation laws. On the surface, it sounds like just another legal document, but to many, it's something much bigger. A sign of how restrictions on women are now being written directly into law. One article states that if a virgin girl has reached puberty, her silence may be interpreted as consent for marriage. In simple words, if she stays silent, that silence can be taken as a yes. But here's what makes the law even more striking. That same logic does not apply to boys or to previously married women. Their silence is not automatically treated as consent. And then there's the child marriage clause. The law says marriages involving minors can still be legally recognized under certain conditions. For example, if relatives arrange the marriage and the spouse is considered socially compatible, the marriage may still remain valid. Now, technically, the child can later seek annulment after puberty, but that freedom only comes through approval from an Afghan religious court. So the same system that approves the marriage also decides whether someone can leave it. And this is all happening in a country that has already changed dramatically since 2021. The world has watched girls be banned from education after 6th grade, women removed from universities, and restrictions expand across work, movement, and public life. And now, many fear this legal framework could normalize gender control for generations. Now, the Taliban says this regulation is based on its interpretation of Islamic laws and that it's meant to organize family law around religious principles. But here's the thing, a lot of Muslim scholars around the world are pushing back against the idea that the Taliban speaks for Islam universally. But at this point, the debate is less about religion and more about control. Who gets a voice? Who gets silenced? And who gets to decide what a woman's life should look like?